Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today we're making an asset for my game, kind of a dungeon entrance, if you will. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna make it yet because I suck at rocks and I've never made, I think they're called hieroglyphics, sort of like that neon symbol that comes through a rock. I think it's like Japanese writing or something. That could either sound very smart or very stupid, depending if you know what hieroglyph. I don't even know if that's what they're called, to be fair. But we're gonna make some sort of a dungeon entrance, and I'm pretty hyped because we need to replace the one that's currently in my game. It looks like this, and you guys know from the video where I revamped the spawn that this is indeed just a placeholder, but we could definitely do a lot better than this. All right, we could definitely do a lot better. So I'm gonna try to start it, get like a rough shape down, maybe get some rocks made in Blender and kind of like move them to the side, and then try to put everything together, like assemble some stuff and just hope for the best, really. But I'm gonna get a base idea down, and then I'll see you guys again. Alright guys, I got sort of a cool little thing going on here. We have a little thing. That's all I know what to call it. I'm gonna add more rocks back here and stuff. And I want to add like symbols within the rocks. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I definitely want to do it. It would be pretty cool. In fact, I forgot I was making this a video, so I kind of went further than I was expecting to go. But yeah, I'm hoping. In fact, let me add in a plane, scale this out so I can see what is going to actually be showing up above ground. It looks like it'll be something like this, which kind of looks good. We do have over here that I need to fix. Let me grab a vertice. We'll grab this guy, and I have my proportional editing on as well, just to make sure we're getting everything underneath the ground. We're going to need to do it over here as well. And I think that's all good. This one can come up just a hair. Something like that. We'll go in a little bit, bring that down. All right, so something like this works. It's a bit choppy, but it works. And I think the plane might need to go down even more because I have more steps. Yeah, I guess this is where it'll have to be. So I could take the bottom two steps off, this guy and this guy. Zero need for those. And this is how it's going to look in game. I think it looks pretty good. Let me figure out how to add on like the symbols in the rocks. That'll be pretty cool. And then I want to find a cool way to do the door as well. Like something cool that just makes it look good, make it look appetizing, I think. It's not really the right word, but I mean, it's a word, I guess. So let's go ahead and do the door first. That should be really easy. I just have to fill in this space. Yikes. Just have to fill in this space. So I'll do like that. Shrink this down. Let me just do SX. There we go. Bring it out. Probably a little bit more. Something like that. And then I'll grab the bottom face and move it down so it fills up this whole space down here. And then a loop cut in the middle, grab line select, make sure to get proportional editing off, and then just drag this up. And now that will be its own piece, and I'll be able to make it however I want in studio. Should be pretty cool. I'm going to move that up a little bit so it's a little more lined up. All right, so this is looking pretty good so far. I'm going to try to make some symbols. I'll just make those over here, and I'm just going to trace them, really. So I'm going to find an image on Google, like symbols, I guess. I don't really know what to even look for. And I'm going to trace those, and then I'm going to try to use the boolean modifier, this thing, and yeah, we're gonna make it work. So I'll be back when I have the symbols done. All right, guys, the progress has started. I indented the first one with the boolean modifier, so you just boom, and then you use the little eyedrop, click the thing, and then you hide this. That didn't work at all. What did I do wrong? I didn't apply it. There we go. Now I can hide this. Okay, it still didn't work. What did I do wrong this time? This is my first time using this modifier, so don't hate me, okay? Boolean, get this guy, click this guy, and then apply it, and then hide this. Oh, is it because I already did it once? That might be it, since I already did it once on this rock. So let me try to do it on like just a different rock then, and see how that works out. In fact, let me join all of these together, since this is all one rock. So join, and then I'm gonna click on this, add modifier, Boolean, then boom, click on this guy, apply it, and then hide these. All right, yeah, that works. So I just have to do all of them at the same time, it looks like. So I may have to Control Z, and you do see that there is space behind these. So what I have to do is grab each line, okay, like all sets of lines like this, and then extrude, which is a bit painstaking, but I'm getting it done, and this is looking pretty sick. All right, guys, so I think this is where I'm calling it for the actual dungeon entrance itself. Now I need to go ahead, hop into studio, and get everything colored. I don't need this plane though, so that's simple. And I want to check inverted faces real quick because I did kind of mess with some stuff. Yeah, as you can see right here, we got a little bit of stuff that we need to fix, but nothing too bad actually. So let me just do A, Shift N. There we go. That's going to fix all of that. And then I'm going to do A right here and Shift N. And that should fix all of that. And now we have no more inverted faces. Of course, the bottom is going to look inverted, but you won't see any of this. So it doesn't matter. We don't need it double-sided or anything like that. But now that that's all fixed, let's go ahead, turn that off. Press A to select everything and export to Studio. The reason I'm not grouping anything together is because I want to use a lot of different gray for the rocks. So I'll see you guys in Studio, and I think this build's gonna turn out pretty sick. So guys, there was definitely some import errors still. We have stuff over here, which looks pretty bad, but I'm gonna fix that up with just some parts. And then this up here, it kind of covered up one of the things, like a face connected over here, and I can't figure out why. Like, if I go into here, I don't know exactly what happened, so that's kind of tough, but it is what it is. I'm gonna kind of build it all in Roblox, fix what I can and not fix what I can't. And if anything, it helps it look a little less uniform. But, you know, we may still have to kind of change up some stuff. I definitely think overall, though, it's looking pretty sick. I'll still change up some of the rock colors as well, because right now they're all the same kind of shade. But they're all going to be different shades towards the end when I get done, like, you know, finishing touches and stuff like that. So let me finish filling in the little signs, I guess you could call them. And then I will check in with you guys, and we should be just about done. It is going to take a little bit of time to fix that back one, because it's going to be like some weird part placements, but it is what it is. All right, guys, I am proud to present the final look for the entrance to the dungeon. Now, the dungeon is not going to be out upon release of the game, so it might change a little bit. Like, I might make all of these not neon. All of the parts inside might make them not neon, and then the lights will turn on when it comes out. I may also see if the scripter can make them like slowly flash or something, like maybe radiate, something like that. And I'm gonna add some sort of like coming soon, maybe like construction tape or you know, something like that, or cop tape, stay out, you know, something. But I think for the most part, it definitely turned out a lot better than it was. If you guys remember how it was, let me refresh your memory. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna speed build the old dungeon, okay? The speed build. We had this, it was up a little higher, all right, and then we had another one over here, Control D, T, R, there we go. We had this guy up here. This one I think was like a little bit smaller on the top, I don't remember. It stretched over, and then this guy like that, perfect, this guy like that, and then we rotated him a little bit, easy peasy, gave this guy a little rotation, and then just had a black part in the middle. So old dungeon versus new dungeon, guys. Let me know which one looks better, okay? Some of you guys are gonna be trolls and say this one looks better, but there we go. That is gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.